As 2020 closes, it's time to slide into 2021, and I've got the perfect thing to help with that. The Neewer Camera Slider. See what I did there? I'm an idiot. With all dad jokes aside, the Neewer Camera Slider is actually a really good piece of equipment to have in your camera gear. The nice thing about it is it comes in a nice case, and what I liked is that they actually matched the black and the red on the case that's also on the slider. Now, as for the slider itself, the dimensions are 16.5 by 4.5 by 2.5 inches high. And then when you extend the feet out, that actually adds another 3/4 of an inch to its overall height. And then the amount of slide that you have is about 12 inches from stop to stop. I picked up this slider from Amazon for about 60 bucks. So it's a pretty good deal when you think about it. The slider's construction is made out of carbon fiber and aluminum. The ends, the center mount, and the slide are all made out of aluminum, while the rails themselves are made out of carbon fiber. And it does have some rubber on the feet and also on the slide as kind of a bump stop. The slide itself has a bubble level, mounting screw, a rubber grip pad, a thumb screw stop, and wheel mounted bearings. And those wheel mounted bearings make for a very smooth and quiet operation. It's a pretty nice little rig, really. So with this slide, you can actually use it on a flat surface, or you can use the center mount to mount it to a tripod. Although what I found was my tripod wasn't as high quality as it should be, and when I had it mounted that way, every time that I would move from side to side, it would shift. So either get a higher quality tripod or tie both ends down somehow to your tripod so it doesn't shift. Or the other option is, what I did is I used 2 tripods mounted to each end, and then I got it to go level. If you wanted it to be at an angle, you could, if you had the right end mounts, you could put it at different angles. So you can go and do an up reveal or down reveal, something like that. But still, I suggest a higher quality tripod. That'll give you even more options. Also, to compensate, if you wanted to, you could use a single mounting tripod and then 2 monopods on either end to help stabilize any kind of shift that you would have on the ends. Now, as far as the use goes, it takes some time to get it right. There is a lot of shakiness when you're doing it by hand, but what I found is if I drug a finger as I was using the slide across the rails, then I could get an even smoother transition from side to side. But it takes practice. Take your time, you'll get it. There is one disadvantage. If you're looking to get footage of yourself, you'll have to recruit some help in doing so. I actually asked my son to operate the slide as I was being filmed. So I want to thank you, Hunter. I appreciate it. Overall, you can get some very good, smooth side-to-side footage, but it takes practice. At some point, I will probably get a robotic camera dolly and a robotic camera mount so that it swivels as it goes side to side, so I get kind of a rotation motion. And a higher quality tripod is also in order if you really want good, smooth footage. Now, you may wonder why you would want a slide to begin with. Slides are very good for that side-to-side movement. It will add depth and dimension to your video to where handheld just doesn't quite cut it. Also, using that kind of motion can add that depth and even drama, or emphasize something that you're shooting, whether it be a product or something to add to your story while you're filming. So if you're looking at getting a camera slide, I highly recommend this one. It's nice because it's small and compact and will work in tight areas, and it's very portable with its carry case. So that's all I have for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please click the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I wish all of you a very happy new year, and thanks again. I appreciate it. Hey, honey, can I get some new camera gear?
You're funny.
God damn it.